It is one constant in the ever-changing face of San Diego, Balboa Park. On Sunday, Balboa Park will officially be declared a National Historical Landmark, and this plaque will be unveiled to commemorate that. That's not some empty honor, by the way. What it means is that none of the historical buildings in the park can be torn down unless they are rebuilt as they were. And there are people dedicating time and money to restoring the old buildings in the park, buildings constructed for the Panama-California Exposition of 1915, the event that really put Balboa Park on the map. The park itself has been a park for 124 years, but this event, 75 years ago, brought people here, brought Teddy Roosevelt here, created a lot of the Balboa Park we know today. The lily pond they fished in then isn't much of a fishing hole these days, but it's still here. And so are many of the things that give Balboa Park its unique flavor. A group called the Committee of 100 has been working for 25 years to preserve, restore, and replace the buildings and arcades of 1915. Patricia DeMars is the committee president.
And so that's what we're all about, is to see that what we had from 1915 remains, and that if we lose anything from 1915 as a house of charm, that it will be torn down and be rebuilt in its original footprint.
The committee raised $535,000 in these tough economic times to restore this arcade. There are other structures in Balboa Park that have felt the ravages of time. The Committee of 100, which now has over 2,000 members, is determined to save these buildings, make them new again. So when you approach people and say, I'm working to preserve Balboa Park, what's their reaction?
They say, wonderful.
Balboa Park has certainly not escaped the grim realities of the 1990s. The homeless are here.
This coat was given to me by the San Diego police.
Crime is here. But so are a lot of San Diegans and people from other places, enjoying a spot that, to many, is the heart of San Diego.
So it's a cultural, visual, and you can tell I'm very biased. Wonderful park.
With the National Historical designation, there is added insurance that our children and grandchildren will be able to see the Balboa Park we know, the Balboa Park that so many visitors saw back in 1915. Although back then, they certainly didn't need to caution people about roller skates and skateboards.